Yo, what's up guys? I decided to start doing more vlogs of kind of like my everyday life in building my clothing brand and also other business ideas that I had in mind. I just decided to pick up my camera today and start recording. So today's gonna be very spontaneous. It's already 12 p.m. So first we're gonna head to the gym and then come back and we'll start the day. Alright, so we're on the way to the gym right now and I hope my camera doesn't fall because it's kind of like balancing on like the cup holder right now. Oh shit. I just realized my mic was clipped to my backpack the whole time and it was like low-key far away from my face. So the audio quality was probably bad, but whatever. This is my first like day in the, holy shit. My gym is only like a 3-4 minute drive away from my house. So it's actually really convenient to go, and there's not many excuses that I can make to not go other than being lazy. Yeah, it's a Planet Fitness, so the equipment isn't crazy and at times it can get really busy, but I like to go during the weekdays where people are usually at work. And there is this like thing on the app where you can check like how busy the gym is right now. So right now it's actually pretty empty according to the meter. And then after I might get some food just so I can work at home. I almost just crashed my car. Just got done with the gym. I hit a little bit of chest, shoulders, and a little bit of abs. Did some cardio to warm up and then did some after. Oh my God, why is it so overexposed? It is hot as hell in my car, bro. Bro, I've dropped my phone like 3 times. I've dropped my camera like 3 times already, bro. And I think I already chipped my camera lens. I keep on making a mistake of looking at the screen instead of the actual like camera. So it's like on video, I'm probably looking like below you guys instead of like directly at you guys. But right now, I'm actually getting a little more comfortable kind of like filming myself, I guess. So that's good. I was actually like really nervous or like, I don't know. I gotta get over the cringe. Probably gonna pick something up to eat. Still deciding. Trying to stop eating junk food because I started hitting the gym like hard, trying every day or every other day because me and my girlfriend are trying to dress up, so cosplay I guess, as Melodious and Elizabeth from Seven Deadly Sins. And I think the costume is pretty sick, but I have to be shirtless for the costume, so I can't be a fat chud, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna get some food right now, go home and start working. So I'm back home. I already got some food. Obviously, I got Chipotle. I actually haven't gotten Chipotle in a super long time. Like, I think it's been like months. I was gonna shower before I ate because I normally always do that, but it's already like 2 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything since I woke up. Yeah, I need to eat. I'm actually like dying of hunger. And I remembered that I have a bunch of Celsiuses that I bought. So today we're gonna go with, can you see that? Grape. So yeah, you guys wanna see my Chipotle order? All right, so right here we have they have the honey Chipotle chicken again, bro. Oh my God, so gas. So I got double Chipotle honey chicken, white rice, no beans. I don't really like beans, not gonna cap. Extra corn, pico, guac, a little bit of sour cream, and some lettuce. Yeah, so that paired with Celsius. And after I eat that, then I'm gonna show you guys what I do for my brand. And I just finished eating and now I'm gonna go shower. And after I shower, all right, so I'm done with my shower. And so the first thing that I do when I get to work is look at my ads and see how they're performing. So I have this sort of schedule that I researched and found on this guy's video. So basically it's kind of a schedule on how to manage your ads. So for example, today is a Wednesday, I believe. Yep, it's a Wednesday. So basically today we're gonna see what ads that I should scale. We're gonna edit some ads, and then for tomorrow, I'm going to make more creatives based off of the winning ads, so I can get those uploaded. This is my Ryu sweatpants campaign. This is just the first like testing creatives that I'm doing right now. I'm actually gonna create a whole new campaign based off of the winning formats, and it looks to me right now that the ads that are working are more static flat lays, or just like flat lays in general. All of the UGC videos that I've been posting or that I've been publishing as ads, they're getting a lot of cheap clicks, but they're not really converting, which is pretty not surprising. They are usually used for top of the top funnel, but yeah, I've just been trying to analyze them, and it looks like I need more bottom funnel ads, or a better offer or something like that. But right now, it's been about like 5 or 6 days, and my ROAS for the sweatpants alone is sitting at around 6.9, so almost a 7, so basically a 7 ROAS. Right now we have 24 purchases off of around $300, so it's actually not too bad. But yeah, right now I'm gonna probably make more creatives. Another cool thing is that we did, this wants to focus. Do you want to focus? Why don't you want to focus, bro? Oh, there we go. All right, so we just hit 100K on our ocean drop. So it's been around like July 31st to August 5th. Yeah, about almost a week. We just hit 100K. Honestly, compared to last drops, I think, so our last drop was literally, actually it wasn't that long ago. It was just sweatpants though. We sold out of the sweatpants, I think around like close to 2,000 units. We literally sold out of them in like 2-ish days or 3 days. And yeah, that was a really good drop. Actually, I was really happy because I thought we lost some traction after we took a long break of not, dropping and posting. But yeah, that sold out. And comparing this previous drop to that drop, at first it was a little, I wouldn't say disappointing, but it was a lot more underwhelming than I planned for it to be. I think it's just because I set like super high expectations for every drop, so I just want every drop to be really good. But I realized that that's not, like, you're not going to be doing 100K every single month or like every 2 months. That's like, even that is like, people are like dreaming to get to that point. So it's like I really want to stay grounded, and instead of doing just purely drops, I kind of want to go more into just having inventory just available for people to buy. Like, I don't want to just have my site be closed every 2 months, or closed for 2 months and then we drop, and then closed again for another 2 months. Like, I want it to always be open and available. And to be honest, like, once we started running ads while having inventory, well, I mean, that's kind of the purpose, like sales ads, sales campaigns. Once we started running those, it seems like they're actually working, and there's always people on site. Like, every time I log on to my Shopify, I always see like around 20 people always on site, which I think is really good. It's a step up, because before, when we used to just have no inventory, obviously there's nothing to buy, and the site was usually passworded. So there's no one there, you know what I'm saying? So right now, like, we're getting a consistent amount of orders every single day, even if it's just a handful. Like, I'm super grateful for that. So yeah, we're trying to move into having more inventory in our warehouse. So something that I also wanted to get better at was designing collections way in advance, because obviously samples and production does take a lot of time. So basically, I have this kind of like a spreadsheet. I don't want to show too much because I know people that follow my brand, they like to watch my vlogs as well. But basically, I have a bunch of stuff that I'm either sampling or want to sample. But to be honest, it's actually like, it's been hard for me especially to come up with designs that aren't just like following trends. Like right now with all the calligraphy fonts and stuff like that, or selvage denim, something like that. So I do want to start creating like my own path for the brand, and kind of, I don't know, be the one who people are trying to take inspiration from. But that's been a little hard for me because when we first started this brand, obviously it was super based off of Ninjago. Like the whole thing was just Ninjago. There was zero originality to it. And then like I just wanted to kind of go off that path, make my own thing, because I really like clothes. So like I just asked myself, like, why don't I just make a brand where I can release clothes that I would wear myself, you know? I think to stay on the ninja topic, there's this hoodie. The light is kind of booty, but I hope no one steals this. I mean, I took inspo from one of the Stussy Sherpa fleeces, but this is kind of I took inspiration from Supreme, Stussy, stuff like that. But I want to make this Sherpa fleece that has like the dragon mouth where the actual mouth is, and it's gonna be like a quarter zip ish. So the zip's gonna start here, and then you can zip it all the way. This is just a rough mock-up because I do need a designer to draw a dragon for me. But yeah, I do really want that. That's like probably one of my favorite pieces right now that I want to sample. Oh, here we go. So speaking of just like everyday orders, bro, it's like stuff like that where there's, you know, one or two orders just like that every hour, maybe every 30 minutes. Is just like, that's like the best feeling ever, because I just want, you know, constant cash flow instead of like one big lump sum of money, so I can just keep on reinvesting that into, you know, more products and stuff, and then just keep the cycle going. I gotta take a shit. I'll be right back. Yo, so I've been working on my ads for about, I've been kind of switching between monitoring my ads and also doing like making more creatives and stuff. Bro, I understand why so many brands are like switching to AI to create like their like creatives and stuff, but personally I'm not gonna do that. There's always like something wrong with it, and you know, just not gonna do that. And I also really like graphic design too. I kind of want to get better at it. But right now, here are the ads that I've created. This right here, this is the ad that is quote unquote the winning ad right now in my campaign. So these static like flat lays right here, super simple, but basically I'm going to be creating a bunch of different variants of that kind of ad. So right here I kind of just added the new detail of like actually explaining the kanji, and then basically the same exact like copy and stuff like that, same background, just a little touch up. Looks pretty clean to me. But yeah, I'm probably gonna make around, so I have two, I'm gonna make around 2 to 3 more, have a total of 5 or 6. Run that all under one campaign and one ad set, and then I'm just gonna scale that one right there. Right now it's like midday. The sun looks pretty good, and when the sun is out, I usually like to go into my backyard because there's like a nice pavement that all of those brands go to like the garages for, like the parking garages. So I'm probably gonna film some new videos because I want to start, while we're not dropping, I want to be posting a lot of trial reels on Instagram to try and get more people into the community. But I just learned, I think yesterday, because one of my trial videos got like maybe 200 views or something like that, because usually my videos, even trial reels, get a couple thousand views. So I looked around at the settings and stuff, and apparently if you're posting videos similar to what you post normally on your reels that aren't trial reels, they're just gonna absolutely flop, and Instagram is just not gonna want to share it to other people. So what I'm gonna do is create like a bunch of super different hooks, just to see if I can tap into different niches and try to get more eyes on my stuff. So right now we're in the backyard, and I'm just gonna show you guys kind of my filming setup right here. So you guys can see I have a tripod, and then nice little bit of sunlight over there, and just this flat concrete right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing a bunch of like still flat lay videos.
I don't know why I never recorded an outro, but this is like 2 days later or like a day later. Thanks for watching.